I'm going to hand it over to my co-founder, Michael Casey, to set up the next section for a scan where we meet the 15 speakers from the ecosystem.
Thanks, Tricia. So excited to be part of this, as I said before. I think it's a real opportunity for the Web3 community to build this bridge to the enterprise world, to the Web2 world, to show that this isn't just this sort of nerdy bunch of siloed people working on all their little sort of token speculation things, getting carried away by meme coins and everything else, but actually building something very, very fundamentally viable and important for this, interoperable distributed trust structure that needs to be in place here. So to kick this off, we're actually going to have, we're calling it a keynote. This is Ken Huang, who is from the Cloud Security Alliance. Can we get this slide up? And Ken has already put some work into the idea of coming up with what some people are calling an ANS, right? Rather than the DNS, this is the agent naming service. And so, and with that, Ken's going to be able to give us a pre-recorded message. Unfortunately, he couldn't be here today, and we don't have a chance to do anything live. So right now we've got me. This is in a virtual recursive loop right now. But at some point we'll get Ken up. In the meantime, a little bit about us, the Advanced AI Society, which some of you are aware of what we were doing in the months before this. We were called the Decentralized AI Society. We've rebranded a little bit, and the interest here is, in fact, to capture exactly what we're trying to do here today, is that build that bridge to the enterprise world. That rather than sort of being in this sort of narrow, self-serving world that unfortunately Web3 gets caught up in sometimes, we need to build that bridge. And sometimes language and words help. Decentralized tends, I think Ramesh earlier on today said, it's kind of scary, right? The decentralized world, because it's chaos, right? And so I think it can be off-putting, and we want, the Ciscos and the Dells and the Akamais to recognize that this isn't, this is something that can operate within those very important security concerns that they were laying out, that there are methods here. So I think one of the reasons we therefore changed the name is to make that an easier kind of transition for those sorts of companies to make. And I think generally, in my mind, I like the idea of calling it an advanced AI society, because that's the society I want. I want an AI society in which I've got my privacy preserved, in which I have self-sovereign control over my data, in which there is the capacity for broad innovation, and everybody has access and the capacity to build and grow and interact and collaborate and transact on that, rather than depending upon these centralized gatekeepers. All right, we've got Ken up and running, so let's fire it away.
Yeah, and one of the reasons why Ken's work is so important is that many of our builders are already taking his standard into consideration if it's going to be widely adopted. And I know that Ken's been working closely with the Project NANDA community, so he's going to talk about OWASP and his protocol around that.
Thank you, Tricia.